Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Faricha Maula Chabibah. My student number 22014222056. Actually today I would like to share my film analysis from a powerful and emotional movie titled Girl in the Basement. The film is very deeply moved me and left me speechless. Let's get started. The story follows Sarah, a bright and free-spirited teenager who dreams of moving out and starting a new life. However, on her 18th birthday, everything changes. Her father, Don, who is controlling abusive, tricks her into the basement and locks her there. He tells everyone that she ran away. For the next 20 years, Sarah lives complete isolation. Even worse, her father continues to abuse her and she gives birth to several children in the dark basement. Despite the horror, she remains strong for the sake of her children. Eventually, she finds a way to fight back and escape. This film is not just about pain, it's also about survival, courage, and the will to live. So everyone, this is several part of the movie Girl in the Basement. You can see here that the main theme is abusive of power, how a father uses his authority in a terrifying way. Other themes include survival, trauma, betrayal, and hope. The topic is very emotional. A young woman locked in the darkness, physically and emotionally, but still fighting for her freedom and protecting her children. In this part as well, everyone, we can see that Sarah is the main character. She is strong, caring, and incredibly brave. And here we also can see her father is manipulative and evil. Irene, the mother, is unaware of what is happening in her own home. Sarah's children are innocent victims who grow up in the basement. In this part, we can see the children of Sarah. And then we also find a person from Sarah's past, which is he is the boyfriend of Sarah. We can see that Sarah is very happy to look at this man, and this is the mother of Sarah. So actually, this film is inspired by the real-life case of Elisabeth Fritzi in Austria. She was imprisoned by her own father in a hidden basement for 24 years. The director, Elisabeth Röhm, turned this real story into a film in 2021. It was produced by Lifetime Movies and received a lot of attention for its bravery in telling such a difficult story.
We talked about this one.
There are many moral lessons in this film. First, we must always speak up against abuse even in our own families. Second, victims of abuse need to be heard and protected. And third, even in a darkness situation, there is always hope.
I've been sorry for years.
Sarah shows us that even after years of pain, you can still survive, fight, and escape.
Story.
We can see from this part of the movie, everyone.
Find you.
We will also talk about the cinematography, editing, performance, and the sound of this movie. The cinematography in this movie uses dark lighting and tight spaces to make us feel the fear and isolation that Sarah feels, especially in the dark basement. The editing builds tension and emotion, especially in dramatic scenes, like when Sarah's bring her daughter in the hospital, and then the performance of the actor is very strong. Stephanie Scott gives one of her best performances. So actually, the real person or the character of Sarah here is Stephanie Scott. And the sound design adds to the emotional impacts, especially during the silent or intense moment. For me, this film is very emotional. I felt sad, angry, and shocked, but also inspired by Sarah's strength. Even though the topic is disturbing, it is important to tell stories like this to open people's eyes to abuse. I would compare this movie Room from 2015, which also tells the story of a girl trapped for years. However, Girl in the Basement is more terrifying because the villain is her own father, making the betrayal even deeper. So, everyone, to conclude, Girl in the Basement is a heartbreaking but powerful movie. It teaches about survival, strength, and the need to stand up for victim of abuse. I recommend this film for viewers who are emotionally prepared because it's not easy to watch, but it's important. Thank you for watching my film analysis. I hope the video helps you understand the film better and encourage us all to be aware of the people around us. Stay kind, stay strong. See you in the next project. Bye bye.